How doing? I'm Sean, and you probably know already that the Flash player is gonna permanently close after 2020, and there are a lot of games that there are a lot of games that people have grew up with, like these Flash games, and one of them is The Last in Dead Zone. I'm just gonna walk through it and. I'm just gonna quickly walk through it, and basically I'm just recording this video as a to make it something like a reminiscent, something more of a reminiscent video. I hope this is not too loud. I'm gonna put it around a meter. As for the gunshots, I'm gonna put it around here. Usually I play this game while listening to commentary channels on YouTube, and yeah, this game is dying because Flash player is about to be deleted and replaced. And for me, you may be wondering why I'm playing it on Mozilla Firefox. I chose this. I chose Mozilla Firefox because I can actually play this game without any problem or any lags on this browser. If I were to play it on Chrome, it would not work at all. And yeah, this is what it looks like. This is what my base looks like. And I mean, I shouldn't be showing you my base and where I put my survivors and stuff, but the game's about to end, and I have a white flag book, which means no one can attack me. Ooh, thanks. And you may be wondering why I'm not repairing this, or I haven't repaired it yet. Like whenever I log into this game, I just go to the recycle, and like my survivors will usually come back with a lot of items from automated missions, and I'll recycle them. As for me, but right now I don't really have anything to recycle, so I'll just recycle some stuffs right here for the alliance tasks. I mean, we cannot access a lot of this when there's a horde incoming, and if you're wondering why I'm not repairing this, it's just a reminder for me that I should not take down this book flag, this white flag book, because with this flag on, players cannot attack me, and basically in this game it's very unbalanced, where attacking or raiding compounds are way easier than defending, because you can exploit the AIs and stuff like that. But then again, the weapons and gears that a lot of veterans have are very broken, and this is what it looks like when you repair an item. And the thing is, I've played this game since 2013, I think. Like I stopped playing it for a year. I stopped playing it for a year or so, and then I came back at around 2019 on a different account. Okay, once we have everything prepared, like we can also speed up the process. It's free under 5 minutes, and yeah, I'll just start it. Now usually the infected horde is just a boring attack. Now usually the infected horde is very boring. You just sit out and let your survivors defend the compound. This is me, and yeah, I'm gonna go through everything. and this is my survivors. Oh yeah, we can manually reload as well. The thing is, with defending your compound, you cannot equip. I don't think you can equip explosive. Oh wait, I don't think you can. Hang on, well, we can check later. You walk with your left click, you attack with your left click. That's within visible vision. And you throw your grenades with right click, which I will demonstrate later on missions. And like, this is the mission report, and like, you know, here are the survivors, like how much EXP they've gained and stuff like that. And this would be the loot. Now I was going to show you the store, but I forgot that yeah, look at this. I forgot that the shop closes after November 15, and as you can see, I have more than 2,000 fuel here. Fuel is a very hard resource to get, and I cannot really spend them. And like, with all of this fuel, I can just spend it recklessly, I guess you can call it, because this game is about to be, because the servers are gonna be closed, because the servers are gonna close after this year. And yeah, you can see what you've completed and stuff. Oh yeah, and you can open the compound doors to let the survivors out. And like, the funny thing with this is that, you know, you see how the survivors are walking out. I'm just gonna close the door. Wait, what? Okay, I'm just gonna close the door. Okay, now this is awkward. Hang on. Now, like, just look at this. I can open the door, and the survivors are going to walk out, and I'm just gonna close it. Oh wait, they fixed the bug? Oh, that's awkward. Now what I wanted to show you was the survivors would walk out, and like, when you close the door, they would just stand there and be stuck forever. Now when you start the game, there will be a lot of trashes, and you can task your survivors with it by removing the trash and gaining some resources. It takes time, and there are a lot of trashes around your compound. Basically everyone has the same amount of trash, and you can set up barricades, you can set up oh yeah, I can just show you this, the construction right here. You build all these stuff, and like, here are like some general buildings where here are some general things that you would need. Like, you can craft weapons, you can craft gears and stuff like that. And like, here are the storages to store your resources. Here's the production to gain more resources. Here's the security to boost your survivor morale, which you can see it right here. The higher the ratings of your compound get, the more survivors you will earn, and your survivors won't die, and you will not lose survivors if your resources starts to get low or deplete. Like there will be certain tasks for you to earn an additional or a new survivor, and like the most survivors you would get is only 10. And yeah, like here are my survivors. There's me, the leader. I can like have all these stats that I can give my points to. Basically, right here you can give yourself points. Like you start out with like flat out everything is low, and then you get, and when you level up you earn points, then you get to increase your stats. The thing is I want to retrain my leader, but I don't have enough feeling. I don't think I would make it. Actually, I don't think I would want to train. It's basically like the stats I would want. I focus more on range combat, and I focus some on healing and movement and scavenging. And also, oh yeah, you only get to like increase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You only get to increase 5 of these, and the others would bring into factor too. Oh yeah, you get to set traps too. I mean, it's it's basically useless for me because zombies don't really walk into them because I've set it specifically for raiders. But I have this book after all. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try my best to make this an uncut video. So if I stutter or anything, I apologize for that. Oh, there are like decorations here too. Like these are the special events that I don't have the appropriate materials needed for. Oops. As for this section, it's my inventory. Like after scamming, the new items will show up here. Here are my weapons. You can classify them by levels and the quality. There's poor, there's common, there's good, which I only have a few. There's superior, there's elite, and there's rare. And there's unique too, which I save up a lot for trading. You can trade right here, which I will show you later. I'm just gonna go through everything, alright? Because this is a memorial video after all. I mean, they're working on a new game, so I think they've reached their goal, and I can't wait for them to release the game. And I'm definitely gonna buy their game because the Last Stand the Last Stand is one of the most, if not the most unique game. Like it's so detailed and stuff. Oh yeah, here are the gears. Here are the good gears. Here are the superior gears. The elite gears. The rare gears. And the unique gears. Crook Demise. Oh yeah, I remember one of them having my name. Hang on. Crook Demise. Outlaw Frenzy. Yeah, I'm not gonna read them. Oh yeah, and yeah, this gear has my name on it, and when I show it onto the server right here on the public chat, someone actually also showed their gear, which also had the same name. Well, I'm not the same name, my name, but a different way of titling because all the items are named differently. You basically hold shift and then click on the items, and then it'll show up on the message right here. Like this is the username and this is the uh, alliance. Yeah, not clan, alliance name. It's short. It's a short form, and like here are my contacts. iHackOffice was the one I wanted to trade the white flag book with him, but he already traded it, and the things that he told me to save up were all for waste, and so I traded it with a different user. I mean player, which I forgot. And as for oh yeah, the alliance I joined is Vietnamese, which I did not expect. I just came into public chat because, despite me playing the game for more than 2 years, I mean more than 2 years, I've never touched it. I've never touched the public chat room, and I've never used a trading system. And there's also a currency system too, which I'll show you later. This player right here, he invited me into the alliance that I'm currently in, and yeah, I completed the task and stuff like that. You can trade with people. You can look at, you can message them. You can report them if they're abusing the chat room system, and yeah, you can trade. You can invite stuff like that. And there, like there are there are separate categories for each activities. I'm not gonna disconnect it, but it's recommended that you disconnect it because it actually lags. Oh yeah, remember when I said that your survivors don't die when they fail mission, or like they look like they are killed in missions. They're actually just incapacitated, and so when you bring the survivors back, you have to treat them with these medical items for specific injuries, and their injuries affect their performance. Like if your legs are injured, then their movement speed will be reduced. And here are some components that I'm just gonna scroll through. I've actually like recycled all the special items, like those event items, because I kept running out of space. I mean, we can have additional space, but yeah, we cannot buy it anymore because the shop is actually closed. Had already closed. And here are the research items where we can, like further our stats, our survival performances, and stuff like that. I'm just gonna go through it. And here are the schematics. It's basically like scrolls where you will unlock them by you can unlock them and then you can craft new weapons. Okay, there are a lot of things. Oh my gosh. And yeah, you can upgrade your weapons as well with specific tokens. And I apologize for lag too. And yeah, you can also create like tactic books. It's very hard to level up because like if I were to just create one, it would just increase only later. It's for the 5th slot right here. I'm just gonna equip it because uh, I'm just gonna use it for this video. It's not gonna prove any much use anyway. Now you can craft components as well. You will usually need to craft some things for specific benches or buildings. If you don't have the items and stuff, you can trade with people. When you reach level 60, I don't think it's the same case for a lot of players, but for me, there are specific items that I won't be able to get after reaching level 60, like ropes and other components. And the thing is that it's very strange that it happened to me, and I cannot get any supply boxes anymore. Like I know that the game is already closing, and there won't be any supply boxes. But the problem is that I never got any supply boxes after hitting 60 level 60. I wonder if that's the case for other players as well. Oh yeah, here are the clothings where you can equip it for your survivors. There's specific stats and benefits to it too, while some are just for style. Oh yeah, here's what the research looks like. I've already completed the comfort. The equipment I'm still lacking it. I mean, I doubt that I would be able to finish it in time because I cannot even buy it. It says it's under maintenance, but it's already closed forever. Oh yeah, you can also look at the ones that you've completed. Like, I don't think anyone would really upgrade this because like this is not really a problem for people who are high levels. Like the maximum level is level 60, and like with good equipment, you won't really worry about the zombies attacking your compound and breaking your things. And here are what the and I mean oh yeah, here's what the effect section looks like. I've kept this book because it has the number 69. And I've kept a few other books too because I thought I could trade them. And here are some supply boxes too. I only keep one ammo cache as a backup, and like these are the currencies that I talked about a few minutes ago. Like I didn't buy any premium key cards. I actually found them through scavenging, and I in my lifetime I've found I think four, I think, or five. Like I think I found two through scavenging and three through bounty boxes right here. You can also attack players if they have a bounty on them. Basically, if someone attacks you, you can place a bounty on them by setting a set value of fear. And you cannot attack others when you have this book equipped. And these are the bonus effects that you can buy with alliance tokens. Is what if that's what it's called? I was actually promoted. Yeah, I was actually promoted to Luck Explorer because like let me rephrase that. I was actually promoted to the second highest rank 2 weeks ago because the game is already ending, and like we can post messages too depending on your rank. And here's a war history. It's never really worth it because the rewards are just so little. It's fun to like go up against people, but the rewards are not worth it. And this is not showing because I don't think it's active anymore. And there's a problem with this, so sometimes you can attack people and sometimes you can't. And here are the war passes. You complete the war passes and earn like the tokens. Like this alliance used to have more than 10 members, and players who are inactive for a month will be kicked or so. Like there were two more. I think there were three more players that were in this alliance, but they left. Yeah, they left. It was two actually. And as for the objectives, it looks like this. I've completed all of it. Oh yeah, this is a survival request. It will usually come up when you're lacking in resources or you haven't went on missions for a certain period of time. And here are the achievements. This is like all the achievements that I've gotten so far. I've almost completed it, but it's actually really hard to complete some of them. I mean, wait, what? Some of them are not worth it, while some of them I actually done it before. I don't know why it did not get registered. And yeah, here are all my survivors. Here's what they look like. Oh yeah, and the name are random. All right, the names are randomized. I did not name them. I can change their name, but I don't want to, because like it feels more original that way. Let me load them all first. Hang on. Oh yeah, you can view them too. Uh, yeah. Oh yeah, here are certain weapons that also has count of your infected kills. Like I want to like show the stats and stuff, but I think I'm just wasting time. But then again, I don't want to edit this video. So yeah. Oh yeah, this is the offensive layout. I mean loadout, and here's the defensive loadout. Like the key to defending your compound. Oh yeah, you can equip grenades. The key to defending your compound is to have as much effective range as possible, or not as much, as far as possible. To have it as far as possible. And this this watchtower can increase your effective range. My weak spot is right here. But then again, I've never once. Oh yeah, I think I can insert my stats right here. Wait, wait, do I actually want to? I'll just do it right here. Wait, me. Yeah, here's what my stats look like. Like I've successfully defended a raid, I think, like only once. No, 3 times, and I failed 55 times because it's just so hard to defend your compound. Like, if you want to attack other compounds, you can only attack people with a 3 level difference. Basically, if you're level 56, you can attack level 59, and you can also attack level 54. Which is quite absurd, but then again, it's, you know, it's for the flexibility. Yeah, you can also view compounds right here. You can also practice by raiding your own compound. Like you, well, I cannot attack because I have the book on. I have the book equipped. Let me visit some low levels, and hopefully they have some like building, something building, and I could help them speed up the process. But it doesn't look like he has any. Oh yeah, this message will only come up when your item hits 90%, and I mean it by 90%. Once it reaches 450 items out of 500, it immediately pops this message up. But there wouldn't be the number right here if it were 90% specifically. And this is what the Union City looks like. Here are the maps. Like each map has specific levels. Once you hit specific levels, you unlock them, and like there are like police stations and stuff. But I'm not gonna go through all of this because you can check them out on the wiki page. You can you can search through the map by resources, food, weapons, and stuff like that. And yeah, I remember 8 or 7 years ago when I played this game, there weren't any maps right here, so you can say that the developers actually kept it up to date, you know, and held events and stuff like that. Oh yeah, here's what it looks like to raid your own compound. I can just place it here. Now I'm not gonna change their gear and weapons because it would be a hassle. This is what it looks like. I'll die from my own compound attack. I mean compound defense. Like you will get suppressed. Like you can throw grenades. I think. Oh yeah, when they're suppressed, they cannot attack or throw grenades. Like the thing is, I don't think they have fixed this bug yet. When you spend grenades on compound practices, you actually spend it and you won't get the grenade back, which is funny. But it's okay because I have a lot of grenades, and grenades aren't really useful in missions because you're up against zombies and you have to time it properly. I'm gonna try and run.
Moving out. Okay.
Oh yeah, usually recons will spot the trap and like I'll just have an engineer to fix it. Oops, I don't have an engineer. Oh wait, I don't actually have an engineer.
It's a trap. Be careful.
Like everyone has a different chance of success in disarming trap depending on the stats and when you activate it. Oh yeah, you cannot reload as well because people kept spam reloading, if that's what it's called in this game. If you just run away, it will just start shooting. If you want to heal, oh shit! If you want to heal yourself, you hold space and then click on the numbers, or like you can click on survivors with your mouse too. And I'm gonna get myself killed. Like just look at how. And this is what it looks like when you lose. And when they get incapacitated, they don't die. Now I'm just gonna play a game. Oh yeah, this is the bounty office. You have to complete specific. I mean, you have to kill a number of specific zombies in order to get the bounty box, which I'm gonna attempt in this recording. Oh yeah, I also have to keep in mind that I'm looking for resources too. So well, I can look for ammo. So I'm gonna play on this map. I usually go. Wait, hang on. I picked the wrong survivors. I usually go like this, just 3 survivors. I mean, I can actually play with just 2 survivors, but I need a scavenger. Oh yeah, the story, when you're loading, it shows the storyline randomly. It pauses from day 1 to another random date. I mean, day. If you want to check it out, you can also look it up on the wiki. Everything is documented on the wiki. I just hope that it doesn't get vandalized. Oh yeah, I don't know if this is a problem for other players, but when I log into this game on Mozilla Firefox, the game sometimes doesn't show up. It does load, but it doesn't show up. It's just a blank screen. Okay, that's very loud. This is what gameplay looks like. And I've actually completed the bounty because I only had to kill 1 scientist infected, I think. Now hopefully an elite will show up, like a special type of zombie. There used to be 2 types of zombies, I forgot what they're called, but one of them is called the elite zombie, which you will encounter on random, usually on higher level maps. They are very strong, they have a lot of health, and they run at you very fast. Their range. Oh wait, speak of the devil. Now what I do is I just simply ring around the rosy. Keep enough distance between your attacking survivors, and I just have the melee survivor running around, which is usually the medic. And yeah, you can get stuck in between zombies too, so. Oh no! Ah! Oh yeah, when you disconnect, it just you lose all progress, and your survivors will still be on mission, and you have to drive them back using fuel. Fuck! It honestly doesn't really matter because I've got what I came for, and that is the infected bounty. Now sometimes when you play, they won't spawn the specific bounty zombies, and I mean it as it doesn't show up for 3 missions or 5 missions straight, and sometimes you would get stuck with the same bounty for 3 to 5 days. I mean, you have the option to drop your bounty and request a new one. There's always that option, but you know, let's hope that the RNG god praises upon you. Yeah, I can't English. I've actually been talking for more than 30 minutes, and my throat and my teeth are hurting. I've never felt this pain before. And yeah, I'm just gonna speed up. It doesn't. Oh yeah, it doesn't cost that much because of the bonus effect from the alliance. Oh yeah, well, they come back from here. I mean, you don't actually have to open the door when you go out, they just spawn right here. Lord of Darkness, wait, I actually know that player. Okay, I'm recording, I thought I was. Anyway, I'm just gonna send them, send the previous survivors on an automated mission. Which is usually better, because just look just look at the mission success chance is very high. And if I ran out of ammos, I can craft them as well. So what was I doing again? Oh yeah, automated missions. Just gonna send them to it one by one. I'm not gonna send the medics though, because the medics aren't strong enough. And even if I equip them with a projectile, with a gun, they'll still be very weak, because out of all the class, the medics are the worst at performance, because they're healers after all, so it makes sense. Anyway, I'm just gonna play it's really not anything to okay, I'll just play this map. Oh yeah, the maps that you've played will be locked for 24 hours. And you, oh yeah, you also have the ability to private message players too. If it doesn't show up, you can just click on this circle right here. If you want to reconnect to it or disconnect to it, you can actually bring it out too, and like change the size. I actually got some YouTube subscribers from this game too. I talked to some people, and yeah. Is there no internet again? Okay. Oh yeah, you only hear that heartbeat sound effect when when there's only 1 minute left, you scavenge through all the items and you also get bonus EXP. There's also bonus EXPs for like certain tasks when you're on mission, like killing a certain number of infected and scavenging a certain number of items, as you can see right here. And you also get rewarded with bonus EXP if you were to heal yourself with a certain amount of health. I usually just search through the subs using not using with the scavenger, because you know the scavenger actually has more luck in finding better items, unique items, because they're scavengers after all. And I'll usually task like other survivors with finding resources that I already have or don't need. And you press R to reload. The key to playing this game is like I forgot what it's called. Kiting? Like you know, kiting in League of Legends, a game that I haven't touched in years. And you can also turn. Oops. You can also switch your point of view perspective. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, also using it with the mouse. And you can also change the game settings right here, which I'll show you later, because it won't process in mission. I mean in game. Oh, okay, I cannot speak English. I usually try my best to not like have the survivors damaged, because you know, OCD tendencies. Oh yeah, if your weapon doesn't produce any noise, it won't attract zombies, and the zombies will not keep on spawning. They stop spawning after a certain amount of zombies. And usually what I do is, like, after finish scavenging... Okay, I almost missed one. After finish scavenging and like, you know, there's still the infected bounty, right? I'll just place them right here on the safe zone. I mean on the exit area, because you know, if they were to just leave like this, they would end up being injured, and if all the survivors are incapacitated, the resources you've gathered would be lost. And yeah, this is gonna take a while, so I'm gonna pause the recording. While it's happening in the background, I usually just take the opportunity to watch YouTube videos, or like maybe I would do other things, but you know, just click after. I would just try my best to monitor the my system. Oh, a rain. I mean, a horde. It would happen randomly. It doesn't matter if your survivors are like using very loud weapons. It will happen randomly. When you're on lower levels, there won't be, you know, this guitar team playing if there's a horde. It happens right after level 30, I think. Oh yeah, and the elite zombie also comes after level 40, I think. Oh yeah, like I forgot what the zombie is called. It's below elite zombie. It's much weaker and it's much easier to defeat. It doesn't show up after level 30, but it shows up when you reach level 20 on level 20 or above map areas missions. I don't know what they're called, but they also have the same sound effect when they come in. They have that skull logo on their on the top of their head and their health bar, and the sound effect goes tong, like the one you heard previously. They're not strong, and I've never encountered them because oh yeah, they talk too. If the survivors just stood there for a certain amount of time, they would start talking, complaining about you know, not doing anything, the inactivity. Oh yeah, actually, wait, you don't hear the heartbeat. The survivors will actually talk to. Oh yeah, you also get to customize your character when you first start the game. I almost forgot to mention that. Oh yeah, I want them to damage themselves. I mean, take damage, I mean. Wait. Oh, you're a bug? Oh yeah. The medics will actually talk when healing, and the survivors would thank the medic. I want to demonstrate that, but I don't think I would make it. And I don't think I will finish the. I mean, I will complete the bounty too. Ah, no, no, no. One left! Ah. And then here's what it looks like. It shows you the amount of things you got and, like, you know, this stuff. And I'm gonna recycle them again. It doesn't matter what you recycle. If the thing or the product you recycle has a lot of you know, items coming out, it increases the time. I'm just gonna leave it there. Oh yeah, there are like the Terror Dome and the Union Island, which I'm not gonna play because these are specific game modes that you can check out on YouTube if you're interested. And for the sake of like ending this video, I'm just gonna try and play a radioactive, well not radioactive, I mean a high activity zone, which is really hard because as you can see it's higher than my current level. And I can also demonstrate you know, the survivors talking when healing each other. Healing each other. I mean, you also have the ability to heal survivors with two medics, but not at the same time. You know, it's like the first survivor heals the second, and the second survivor heals the third. And when you do that, it's not an achievement, but it's also a bonus EXP gain that you can gather on mission. I actually prefer them to. Hang on. I'm scared of the survivors actually dying, so I'm just gonna equip them with silent weapons. Oh yeah, some survivors have bonus slots. Normally, a survivor can only take 2 grenades of any, or not of any kind. You can only grab 1 C4, but oh yeah, there are certain bombs that are for damaging buildings, because not all bombs are made for, you know, attacking, or I mean destroying buildings or barricades. Oh yeah, when someone gains or scavenges or like loses or something, it's broadcast right here. I've actually seen my own name popping up on this communicator right here. You can close it by clicking on this icon. You would have to get all of these like communicating devices through building the building certain equipment and technology. When someone finds a unique item, you can actually click on it and look at what item they have. As you can see, if I'm playing silently, I don't have to worry about attracting the rest of the zombies here. And when there's a horde, it doesn't matter where you are, they will still find you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get like a survivor in cap or something in the end. Oh yeah, oh yeah, when they're searching, they will speak specific lines too. Now just listen, alright? Listen to their voice line. Yeah, it's not that loud because I don't know why. Oh. Yeah, you heard that? Yeah, it's very unique. This is why I love this game. Oh yeah, when they're scavenging, they also talk too. The survivors won't talk when they're alone, which is a really cool thing because you never would have thought they put so much detail into it.
Take a look. Scavenging. Cover me while I look. I'm gonna take a look. Scavenging.
Moving out. Taking a look.
Heading out.
Yep, on it.
And like certain maps are like have different sizes, right? And different versions. When you pick a specific building, it doesn't always stay the same.
Moving out.
Not specific building, I mean specific locations around the map, around the area, and like the buildings will always be different. I mean, sometimes would be different. They have an RNG factor too. Like sometimes when you play certain maps, some items will appear. The number of scavengeable items changes, and like certain objects and barricades like this would appear and disappear, which is a really nice touch to keep the game look fresh
Cover me. I'm searching.
or feel fresh.
Understood. Heading out.
Did I scavenge that?
Fix you up. Cover me while I look.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
because of the certain gears that I have on, they don't get injuries that easily. They only start to get injuries when their health is below below a certain amount, when it becomes red.
Moving out. Moving out.
Scavenging.
And the injuries they receive are going to be minor instead of like severe injuries, because
Cover me.
severe injuries only happen when your survivor is incapacitated. And what happens when they're incapacitated? Their performance goes down and they would have missing health bar. I'm gonna try and demonstrate. Hang on. Yeah, I can also actually damage my own survivors. Yeah, you can. You saw that. It looks like this. And I'm now going to demonstrate, two survivors killing. Not two survivors killing each other. It's more like a survivor A heals survivor B and survivor B heals survivor C. But I can't do that because, oh, oops. Actually, never mind. I'm just going to.
Hold on, I'll fix you up.
Okay, 2 infirmaries. Like the bonus EXP is great for like be, beginner players because they get to earn bonus EXP. Now that I finish, oh yeah, I'm gonna try and injure
Okay.
my survivor
On it.
right here. When you leave, like the label would be red color if one of the survivors is outside the exit area. And like if there's one survivor down, you can see the CG artwork is different. I'm gonna speed up again. Oh yeah, there's also a incinerator too. When incinerator only costs 10 fuel, and the amount of items that you want to incinerate doesn't matter. But as you can see, as for the recycler, as it passes 30 minutes, it starts to increase. I don't really care because the game is about to end, and this is what schematics look like. I'm gonna actually try and. Wait, I can't. I'll just. Yeah, I'll just bring them back. And like to treat injuries, here's what it looks like. I mean, it's not worth it to spend fuel, but I'm just gonna do it once. Like depending on how severe the wound is, it lasts from 12 hours to I think 6 hours. From 6 hours to 5 days, I think that's the longest. Like severe head trauma injury, something like that. And yeah, that's about it. I think that's everything that I have to offer in this Reminiscent video. I'm sure that this video is more than 40 minutes, and I'm not gonna edit it through it cleanly. I'm just gonna remove some parts. And yeah, that's about it. I think this is everything, right? You can look at the process, like if you're upgrading certain items and stuff. Can I upgrade anything? I've mostly upgraded everything to its max level except for like the recycler and the incinerator, which causes. Oh yeah, and also the gates too. Okay, it looks like this. I can speed it up, but I'm not going to because it's a waste. And once you stop it, you can get your resources back. You can also dismantle it too for whatever reason. Oh yeah, when your buildings are destroyed, the amount of resources that it takes to repair them is not much. And yeah, that's everything, I think. Oh yeah, yeah, here's what it looks like when a certain amount of resources get low. Well, not a certain amount for only the food and the water. If it gets any lower than for my survivors, because I have this book equip on into effect. If I have any, if my food and water were to be any lower than were to last any shorter than 7 days, it would decrease the morale of my survivors, and their performance would start to become bad. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. Just look at this dev mobile. You cannot upgrade it anymore. Yeah, when you upgrade it, you can like get free rides from home. Like it costs like I think 30 USD. I think, and you can rename the your vehicle. Oh yeah, I also want to link the fundraising or like to support the developer's new game by con artists. you can I mean, they've already reached their goals, but if you still want to support them, like, give them extra funds for, for, like, it's better safe than sorry. Like, I can't I can't speak English. my teeth are my tooth are hurting. My teeth are hurting. Did you hear that, by the way? The book actually, the time ran out, and there was a sound effect. I hope you heard that. Here's what it looks like. Do you see it? Here's what it looks like. Yay! I finally show you some of the missing part that I want to show. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to show you. Yeah, I just started up because I forgot to show you one thing, and that is trading with people. I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, yeah. Finally, a request. One of your survivors like would make a request when one of your resources are like is low, or like when you haven't went on missions and they request like you to kill a number of zombies, and they will reward you with fuel, which is kind of funny because if they have fuel, they should just be giving it to the leader. I don't know. I don't really know what happens. Declining this task will not incur any. Oh. Okay. Like if you were to fail the task, I don't think anything would happen. Would it decrease the morale? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna try my best to find someone to trade with. So, just to demonstrate, for the sake of the video. I mean, you always have the option to trade. Like this is what it. Oops. Oh no. Oh wait. Yeah, when playing on Flash Player, just don't right click on certain sections because it would actually make the game unplayable, and you have to relaunch the entire browser and not just the player. This is what it looks like. You don't have to right click, you just left click on here, and then like if you trade, like there's this icon popping up. I'm trading with someone random. I don't know. I don't see any other users right now because I just log in. I actually want them to send send a trading request to me instead because I want to show you that how it looks like from the chat bar. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone wants to trade with me right now. No. I don't want to stall any longer because I really wanted to just make this video and upload it before the year ends. It, it might take a while though. Yeah, here's what it looks like. This is what it looks like to private message someone on this game. Okay. Here's what it looks like. Okay. Nice. You can trade like with a lot of stuff. Like there are some items that you can't trade, which are premium items and infamous items. And I don't think you can trade like clothing and effect books that are in use or like worn by survivors who are out on missions. This is what it looks like when you add or remove an item, and you can like pick a certain amount of them too. I'll just give him grenades. Let me type with two hands for a second. No, it's fine. You don't have to give me anything. Oh yeah, when you're new to the system, to the trading system, these two free slots right here, you have to unlock it, and I think it costs 300 fuel. And if you both accept the trade, it would be like this. And like when they put a new item, it would glow. I mean glow. I meant. Excuse me. And well, if you were to do any altering, like if you were to change items and stuff like that, the person who accepted the trade while the other has not, right? Because like he's changing the item, it will immediately cancel his trade, and like he has to accept the trade again, so, to prevent and avoid abuse. Think I should bother him anymore. Oh yeah, well, if like a lot of people are chatting, you can actually like just open a new tab, and the private messages would just pop up right here instead to keep things more organized and clean. And one more thing that I forgot to mention is that when you send your survivors on automated missions, you won't immediately get items. They have to come back before you get any items. And if they were to fail the automated mission, the survivors will come back injured with nothing. Okay, here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. Oh, he left. And yeah. Uh. Okay. Anyway, I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment. It really helps me with the YouTube's algorithm. Subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for more content if you're interested. And I'll see you next time. check his video out. Oh yeah, there's also this channel right here. What? Oh, he deleted all his videos? Oh, it was a channel that was about this game. I don't know why all his videos were deleted. I'll stop the video. I'll seriously stop the video right here. Oh yeah, one more thing. When I finish like playing this game, I would like recycle all this in one go. It takes 3 hours because well, you know, I'm gonna stop playing it. I'm recycling it for the sake of alliance tasks. I mean war tasks, if that's what it's called. Okay. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. Here. Just look at this Dev Mobile. You cannot upgrade it anymore. You know, when you upgrade it, you can like get free rides from home. Like it costs like I think 30 USD. I think, and you can rename the your vehicle. Oh yeah, I also want to link the fundraising or like you know to support the developer's new game by con artists. You can you can I mean they've already reached their goals. Like if you still want to support them, like you know give them extra funds for you know for like it's better safe than sorry. Like I can't I can't speak English. My teeth are hurting. My teeth are hurting. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.